Have you heard of intuition-led yoga before? I'm going to show you what it is, and you're going to fall in love with it because it's something that you can take into your everyday life. If you think about no matter how old you are, it's probably hard to lean into knowing what your intuition tells you to do. So when we come across decisions in our everyday life, we should really lean into that, but we don't know how. We were never taught how. So intuition-led yoga is a really good way to start to understand what your intuition, what your body is telling you to do in certain decisions. So what intuition-led yoga is really easy. It's not about me leading you. I will offer suggestions, but it's about you listening to yourself. So I offer suggestions, and then you and your body say, does this feel good or does it not? You get the final say. If it's something that feels good, you stay there. If it's something that doesn't, you change it. You also can have the wiggles. Like the wiggles are good because it will lean you into a spot that you didn't know you needed. So you do not need to be flexible. You do not need to know what you're doing. That's for sure. And you do not need to get this right. There is no right or wrong. And if you are a beginner, great, because a lot of people that are experienced almost want to have that beginner experience again because it's easier for you to find that like, ooh, that feels good stretch. To a lot of people that have been doing yoga for a long time, it's harder to find that, oh yeah, that feels great stretch. So take advantage of it. And if you're not a beginner and you're an experienced practicer, let's try to lean into that intuition some more too. So the idea is you start to do some of these poses and then you know them and you know what are some of the wiggle spots that you can move into. So if you want to follow along with what I'm doing or just take the time now to get yourself ready, move into child's pose, move into downward dog. And also I will never use the Sanskrit names because it doesn't apply inclusivity. We don't want to be studying all of these names. Even downward dog, you might not know how to do that. And so I want to help you get to that space. You don't need to know how to do all the poses to show up on your mat and try to get in touch with your body and your intuition. That's the idea. Let it be messy. Let it be yours. Let your body do what you want. If I walked into a class, it was full of 30 students, and I started to lead that class, and 30 people did 30 different things when I'm trying to cue something, I would not take offense to that. Please, this is your practice. This is your body. This is how you connect with yourself. And at the same time, I also understand needing somebody to guide you. And so that's what it is. When you fall out of something that you're doing and want the next thing, I'm there to guide you along. The class is still moving. We're still doing something, but you can fall into what your body feels good in that moment. And that's the thing that we need to understand too, is that it is going to change from hour to hour. You're going to notice at the start of class what you feel like, in the middle of class what you feel like, and then at the end what you feel like. So it is going to change. You are going to change throughout the day, throughout the month, throughout the year after year, etc., etc. I am just starting to build my YouTube channel. This is probably my first full video that I'm posting, but I'm trying to get to 50 followers so that I can start to do live yoga classes on Sunday. And live yoga classes, if you're in the Dallas area, you can come to them. They're free. And if you're online, you can do it from anywhere. All you have to do is show up online and we will do intuition-led yoga together. I will lead you through. You don't even need a mat. A lot of times when I'm at home, I just use a towel. If you can be outside, it's even better because you can actually do grounding or connecting your electrons to the ground's electrons. That's basically what grounding is you're releasing some energy into the environment that can take it in. So Sundays, show up. Bring your mat if you have one, or if you just have a towel, that works too. If you can be outside and you're watching online, that is best, but do it inside. Do it wherever you can. If you need to keep your shoes on, barefoot is best so that you can connect with the ground as well. And it's a simple class. I will offer cues for beginners and for advanced, and it's also going to be that intuition led. So you're connecting with who you are and what your body says is the right thing to do. That way, in our everyday lives, we can start showing up in that way. When we come across things that we need to make decisions on, we can tune in to our intuition and our bodies. I laugh because I am 44 years old now, and it took me till like 40 to figure out how to do intuition led yoga and to chime into your intuition. And so I'm still working on it. It's still something that is a daily practice for me, but it feels good when you have a problem you can't fix and you're trying to figure out what direction to go, and you take a minute to say, wait a minute, let me go back to who I am, and let me go back to making that decision from who I am. Especially if you've experienced trauma or anything in your life, the first thing that goes is your intuition. You can't trust yourself. You can't trust your body. So this is all about finding your way back to trusting yourself and trusting your body. So this video is just a little teaser to what the class would be like on Sundays, and it will be live. I'm pretty sure that after the live, I can save it and have it on my page and channel. So I will do that. But I'm going to fast forward this video too, because I think it's hilarious that I was doing this yoga out here when there was a Canada goose that was starting to bother me. All right, I will leave the rest of this video in. I will speed it up. And if you want to follow along with anything that I'm doing in the yoga, go ahead and do it. I'm not going to do the cues for it via voice, but just so you get an idea of what the flow will look like on Sundays, it's something like this. And so I hope you can join us on our lives on Sunday, and hopefully we get to 50 followers soon. So we are ready to go. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to connecting with you all more, learning more about your stories, and I'll also share more about my tumultuous journey and trying to get back into yoga and leading with intuition. Okay, much love and Abby Sunshine.